Hey guys, it seems like people can't get enough of videos on how to kick Nelson's bot. Excuse me while I just get cleverer. Oh, that's better. Much smarter now. Yeah, and I've been just having a poke around this week with the Bishop's opening with e4, e5, and then Bishop to c4, which is actually very tricky and interesting. And I've been trying it out as I normally do against the intermediate bots and going on to the advanced bots. And I've discovered that actually it's really, really powerful against some of the intermediate bots. So Nelson's meant to be 1300. Some people find him extremely challenging. But let's just have a go with this opening against Nelson, because I found I've managed to take apart all the intermediate bots with relative ease with this. Okay, so Nelson has done his proper Nelson thing. Okay, so move 2. So we've put the bishop out here. Okay, straight away there's a bit of a threat against f7. Okay, now Nelson has just done what Nelson does and thrown his queen out into the board with no respect for personal safety whatsoever. The real target, of course, is this pawn on e4. So all we have to do here is defend the pawn. So knight to c3 would seem to be the normal way to do that, and then we want to play probably knight to f3. Haha! Okay, so he's now got this is wayward queen checkmate threat. But now surely g3, right, prevents that threat, kicks the queen, and the queen's going to have to run away. And the queen runs away again now to f6. And so this is like the wayward queen attack, but as black. So this is again renewing the same threat on here, but we don't need to worry about this. We can play queen out if he wants to swap off queens. That's normally bad for Nelson. Let's have a go at that. Let's have a go at that, because it really does put the question to him. Okay, and now look, we've got 3 minor pieces out in the board to black's 2 minor pieces. I have the threat I could play knight g6, looking at this pawn. Will that force knight to h6? Sorry, knight g5. That force knight to h6? That'd be pretty ugly. Should we play this first, and then we've got that square covered? Okay, what are you doing here? You're going for that pawn here? Okay, well, we shall just eradicate that particular threat. And I'll tell you what, I'll raise you. Okay, so now my knight is going for that pawn. Okay, so we've got 2 pieces out in the board. Should I just bring my bishop out and look at that pawn again? There's no reason to trade off. I mean, I might as well develop with a threat. Makes perfect sense. Okay, and now I guess I could play my knight into here with check. That's going to force the bishop to capture, and I recapture. So are we in a stronger position then? We're not up in material. I'm up in development. Then again, what am I going to do with my knight? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. We've got a fairly open board. I've now got the bishop pair. Nelson's only got the 1 bishop. Okay, I can retreat this. Might need to play a3. Okay, I don't need to play a3 just yet. You know, I'm inclined to want to put my bishop here, stop him from castling. That would be quite mean, wouldn't it? Let's stop him from castling. So let's quick review then. Okay, of the imbalances on the board. I've got all my pawns, he's got all his pawns, but he has doubled up on the d file. So we've got a semi-open e file. Maybe he's looking at this idea. Okay, I'm going to capture there. Then if he recaptures, okay, suit yourself, Nels. So he's stopping me from castling this way, which is like bothered. I'm not even bothered. I can capture another pawn there. Quite like that. Quite like capturing the pawn. Get my bishop behind it. Alternatively, I could just castle. Let's capture the pawn. It's free stuff. Everyone likes free stuff. Bugger off, Nelson. See, I struggle with it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He came up with a fork. Anyway, so we're still up in material. I'm just going to castle. See, I don't understand why people have so much trouble with this bot, because this is a fork of my own, look. Okay. So I can actually now grab this, or I can grab this. If I grab this, I've actually got fork on rook and knight, yeah? Don't know why he causes so many people so many problems. Okay. Is that knight going to cause me issues? No. No, it's not. You can go here. I'll take it. Okay, so now we're up in material. I'm up 4 points in material. Nelson's pawns are all over the place, like confetti. Got 3 isolated pawns. H, F, and D are all isolated. And there's another hanging pawn there. Shall I just go and grab that? Let's just go and grab that. See? I don't know. Nelson is... He's not as scary as we think, but if you rush, yeah, I mean, he's a bot, you know, he spots things. Bots seem to be almost unable to make mistakes unless you tell them to make mistakes. I've got a check here if I want. I could push b3. Let's throw in a check. I think b3 looks sensible now. Right, we're up in material significantly, so swapsies is the name of the game. Then centralizing rooks is the name of the game. Try and control the open file. All good. What's not to like? Rook to there, maybe. So I'm up, what am I up? 3 pawns and an exchange. So I think the name of the game now is to double up the rooks on the e-file. Nothing wrong with this picture. And now I think we might want to shuffle these guys upwards. Oh, let's fork the king and the pawn while we're here. Just tidying up as we go. It's always good practice. No reason why not. And now I've got 3 passed pawns on the king's side. And happy days. And now we'll pin the knight. I'm going to grab the knight because it's the game is won basically at this point in time. So we just have to concentrate on don't get cocky, kid. Alright, so centralizing the king, coming after this pawn. Hey, another free pawn. I've managed to lose only 1 pawn so far in the entire game. Ha! My money's on white. I mean, seriously. There's my square. King cannot get in the square. There's my square now. The king cannot stop the inevitability. The crushing inevitability of a white victory. Ho, 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 ho. Where's he going to go? He's going to go down after these. So I'm going to just block this off. So now he can't come anywhere near here. Alright. I should have gone there probably actually. But hey, I'll take the opposition here. We'll get some queens. Should we see how many queens we can get without checkmating our opponent? So I think the key is going to be to block it off with a king. Give him only a couple of squares to go at. And then unleash hell. Being very, very, very careful not to stalemate one's opponent. Okay. Can't go there, can't go there, or there, or there. He can go here. Which is a bit of a pain. Okay, let's get a queen. So now he can't go there. Oh, he can go there. Alright. So I'm going to protect that pawn with my queen. He's probably going to go here and come after this. Oh, this is fine. This is all fine. Okay, so now Nelson is... Welcome to Nelson's World of Pain. Oh, man. Let's do that. Let's push some pawns. I'm in a pawn pushing mood. I've never had 7 queens. Could I get 7 queens? Is that even possible? Without inadvertently losing the game. Let's check him here. Just want to keep him in his box in the corner of the room. Nelson, in your box. Won't be many puppies named Nelson, I don't think, this year. It's not the most popular name. Okay, let's get a queen. And let's get a queen. This is fine. Let's get a queen. Okay, so I've got to be careful. So this diagonal's out, but he's got all of this. He's got all of this to play with. So this will come with check, but he's still got this, yeah? Okay, let's get a queen. Alrighty. Okay, so that whole diagonal is out. That whole diagonal is out. He's got 1, 2, 3 squares. If I go here, he's still got 1, 2, 3 squares. These ones, okay. Now if I go here, he's got to go to B1. And now if I go here, I think that's checkmate. Boom! Checkmate. He says, how did you defend that one and come out ahead? Can I get a rematch? Nelson, I don't think you were paying attention, bruv. I'm 63 materials in front of you. 7 queens against Nelson. Good night, Nelson. Okay, so, I mean, not a fantastic example of the Bishop's opening. It's just a fantastic example of Nelson showing his weaknesses, and that was a whole heap of fun. At least it was for me. At least Nelson doesn't actually have emotions, so he couldn't enjoy it. But by the same token, being emotionless freak that he is, he won't be too miserable either. So Nelson, thanks for the game. I'm going to keep doing a few videos on this Bishop's opening because there are some very exciting lines that I really do want to share with you. But definitely, the glasses worked. Okay, thank you for watching, Nelson haters. Appreciate your support. Take it easy. I'll see you soon.